Now, a few years ago, in response to public pressure over concussions and long-term health effects on players, the league put in a new system. NFL games now have one concussion spotter who sits in the booth above the field and two unaffiliated neurotrauma consultants for every game. They're supposed to stop a player from playing if they suspect a possible concussion during play. Now, the league says that the new protocols have been effective, but are they? And will they lead to healthier players in retirement? Chris Nowinski is co-founder of the Concussion Legacy Foundation. Chris, welcome to The Takeaway.
Thanks for having me.
This system of spotters, concussion spotters, or eye-in-the-sky spotters, how does it work?
Well, there's a trained athletic trainer up in the skybox with the television feed with binoculars who has the ability to call down to the sideline and have the medical team remove a player who has shown concussion signs.
What can you tell from a distance when the spotter sees something? What are they looking for, and what can they really discern from where they are?
Well, this started because there were some very obvious concussions that were missed by the sideline staff, the kind of things where a player stays on the field holding their head in pain, or where a player stands up and then loses their balance. Balance is sometimes impaired with concussion and usually is a very obvious sign. And those are the most common things you can see, from that far away.
So a concussion, though, doesn't have to be from a hard head-wrenching hit, right, necessarily. I mean, there can be a series of softer hits or one hard hit followed by softer hits. This is not just a question of head-banging collisions that cause concussion.
No, I wouldn't say it's often a number of smaller hits. Certainly, you have the concussions usually caused by rapid head movement, which doesn't involve a direct blow to the head, but could involve a whiplash type of movement. But certainly, it is one hard hit that's going to trigger the injury.
So the eye in the sky calls down to the sideline, says, I think Jones is showing signs of a concussion. What happens on the sideline under league rules or under team protocols? They get Jones off the field, and then what?
What happens is they need to determine, whether or not they want to do a partial evaluation or a full evaluation, and that is sort of can sometimes trip them up. But a full evaluation would take about 8 to 10 minutes. It would involve the team doctor. It would involve what's called a UNC, or unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant, so an independent doctor on the sideline who participates and observes as per the collective bargaining agreement with the NFL. And both of those doctors need to feel comfortable putting that player back in, or otherwise they will hold them out if they do find signs of a concussion.